Shalom. First off, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashum, Yahushai, Ba'ashum Kakodash. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, the rule well and teach well. And salutations to the hopeful elect, those out there preaching His truth in all honesty and sincerity across the four corners of the earth. All right, this is the brother Ramla coming at you with a quick video through the spirit, power, and mercy of Yahweh, Ba'ashum, Yahushai. Lord willing this to be edifying. All right, so I'm entitled it, that Satan basically trying to sift us. Basically, you will endure temptations in this truth, man. All right, whether it be family or certain things, it's going to test your faith. All right, so it's Luke chapter 22, verse 31, and it says, and the Lord said, Simon, Simon, behold, Satan hath desired to have you, that he may sift you as wheat. But I have prayed for thee, that thy faith fail not. And when thou art converted, strengthen thy brethren. All right, so, we're going to be tested. All right, through our tests, and that's why I bring out testimonies and certain things and go into these scriptures, all right, to strengthen the other Akim faith, especially the newer Akim coming in. All right, so Satan desired to sift us, man, as wheat. All right, he desires to take us out this truth. All right, but the Lord prayed for us if we be of the elect. We have nothing to worry about. All right, but you will be tested and tried in this faith, man. All right. So before I get Ephesians 6, let me see. What is it? Might be 2. Yeah. So this Ecclesiastic is also known as Sirach, chapter 2. So on the top, my son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. All right, so you got to actually prepare for it. All right, because, hey, if you're not, or you don't expect it to come, that's when you're going to get caught in the grinder, or you're going to be taken for a loop, get caught in a whirlwind. All right, so when things come, all right, we're not as shocked or surprised. All right. So let me draw down to verse 4. It said, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully and be patient with our change to a lower state. All right. When certain things come upon you, you got to be patient. All right. Take cheerfully. Sometimes when you get chastised, all right, how you learn from your wrongs, man, or how you learn that you straying off. A brother might see it and he might, rebuke you or get on you a bit. But that's really chastisement from the Lord. So you can't really take it personal. All right. Your main thing is to defend yourself. All right. Certain things, it's your natural defense as being in the flesh. But you got to just sit back and reflect, man. And be like, you know what? I was tripping. All right. Verse 5, for gold is tried in the fire and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. All right. So gold is tried in the fire. And the Lord said, go make a man more precious to find gold. Well, man of the Lord. All right, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. So you're going to go through adversity. You're going to go through things. All right, but you got to make it on the other side. You got to make it out. You got to see it through. All right. So let me get Ephesians chapter 6. All right, verse 12. Well, I started verse 10. It says, finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil, or the devices, the tactics that the devil used. Because, through the spiritual demon Satan, or who he used Esau, Edom, who is the devil in the flesh, the deceiver, he set up different snares and traps to keep our minds occupied or not focused on the truth or focus on the plans he got coming to fruition in the earth. All right, so got to put on the whole armor of the Most High so you don't don't fall prey or victim to these things. All right. So like in verse 12, it says, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. So it's a lot of things going on behind the scenes that a lot of people don't know about. Right. So we wrestle not just against flesh and blood, but, it's actually spirits, demons ultimately in the spiritual realm are in a dimension that we cannot see that are against us, man. All right, mainly, Esau, try to put, enchantments or sorceries or whatever he try to use, or he try to send these spirits on us to stop us from doing what we're doing, because they understand, all right, by us being on the scene, this is the downfall of his kingdom. All right, so that's how these devils know that, hey man, their time is coming to an end. All right, Revelation 12:12, they know that they have but a short time, because they see the prophets out there in the byways and highways, and we calling out what they doing. We're the only ones on the earth that's really doing it. You got certain people like, Bible Belt Christians, or, certain Edomites, or look to be Edomites. All right, you got some people out there that's calling it out. But hey, man, they don't have the truth. They don't have the power of the word of Yahweh Shai Mashiach and the power of the Heavenly Father, which is the word of the scriptures. All right, they don't have the full understanding, because the mysteries of the kingdom was given to the Lord's servants, the prophets. All right, so we got to keep on doing what we're doing. All right, verse 13 says, wherefore, take unto you the whole armor of the Most High, that you may be able to withstand it in the evil day, and having done all to stand. So you got to do this, all right? Put on the whole armor of the Heavenly Father, because it's going to keep us to have faith and be able to fight, in the spirit. Because you never know what you're really fighting against at the end of the day, man, because we can't see these demons that's around us, man. All right? The Lord may open up your eyes here and there, all right, mainly through sleep paralysis and all these different things, but for the most part, you don't know what's really going on around you in the spirit, because we around, or we living in an evil world. Or yes, we have angels that protect us, all right, but hey, you never know what them angels are warning off in the spirit. All right, you got to be mindful of that, man. So that's why you got to be prayed up, all right, and stay calling them the names, and, repenting, fasting, and doing the things you need to do to stay right in the spirit, man. All right, so, hey, Lord willing, this was an edifying video. And with that being said, Shalom.